When the sun dips low over the Catalan skyline and casts its golden glow across the familiar silhouette of Camp Nou, time seems to quicken. For FC Barcelona, the clock is more than just a reminder of passing seconds. It is a relentless opponent in their quest to have their legendary stadium match ready by September. Every ticking minute brings fresh challenges. Every hour introduces a new piece of work. And as the club grapples with a series of frustrating delays, each setback feels like a gust of wind pushing against the sails of progress. Yet amid the clamour of drills and hammers, there is an unmistakable hum of determination. An assurance that Barca will leave no stone unturned in this final sprint toward reopening day. Will they manage to beat the deadline before the crowds return? Regulatory approvals have emerged as one of the steepest hurdles on this uphill climb. Imagine a wall of paperwork towering as high as the stadium's iconic stands, each sheet stamped and scrutinised by local authorities. The club's engineers and project managers have found themselves navigating a labyrinth of safety standards, with every twist and turn governed by regulations designed to protect the public. Even the mayor of Barcelona, in a recent interview, reminded everyone that the rules apply evenly, a diplomatic way of saying that not even the Blaugrana badge grants special favours. It is a stark reminder that history, heritage and hype cannot override the law. So Barca must adapt, adjust and adhere, feeding their ambition into the regulatory mill and hoping it emerges approved and refined. Can they satisfy every clause, every stipulation, on time? To speed things up, Barcelona recently staged a full-scale technical and operational test inside the cavernous arena of the Camp Nou itself. Picture a Monday morning, not the roar of 30,000 fans, but the coordinated choreography of dozens of club specialists moving through the grandstand and the south goal areas. Security personnel donned their earpieces. Operations staff consulted clipboards. Maintenance teams knelt by electrical panels. Facility managers checked seating integrity. The food and beverage crew wheeled carts through the corridors. And IT technicians monitored the heartbeat of network servers. Together, they formed a human network as intricate as the stadium's own wiring, each person responsible for a critical thread in Camp Nou's grand tapestry. Will this live rehearsal expose hidden flaws or confirm the club's readiness? The scope of the exercise was nothing short of sweeping. It began with the simple flick of a switch, illuminating the vast troughs of seats in a sudden flood of light, followed by a test of the public address system, each announcement echoing like a drumbeat through empty stands. Then came the fire safety drills, alarms that shrieked with urgency, smoke machines that transformed tunnels into ghostly corridors, and evacuation routes that volunteers sprinted along as though chased by fate itself. Accessibility features, ramps, signage, tactile indicators were inspected, ensuring every fan, regardless of mobility, could find their place. Even the smallest details, like the fonts on exit signs or the placement of fire extinguishers, were scrutinized. By the time the simulation wrapped up, the stadium had been probed from roof to sub-basement. Will any overlooked weakness surface from this deep dive? This comprehensive test forms a critical milestone in the larger Espai Barça project, a visionary roadmap that seeks not just to renovate, but to revolutionize the club's physical home. Espai Barça is an ambitious mosaic of upgrades, new architecture rising alongside modern amenities, all woven together with an unbreakable thread of compliance to local laws and operational benchmarks. The project's heartbeat is this series of drills and inspections, each one feeding data back into the system, refining designs, strengthening protocols, and building an unshakable foundation. Without these validations, any grand plan would risk crumbling under the weight of unseen flaws. Can Espai Barça deliver on its promise of a stadium reborn? Identifying and correcting shortcomings before the first whistle blows is paramount. These tests are the club's safety net, a chance to catch loose ends before they unravel into crises. When a microphone crackles, it triggers an immediate troubleshooting session. When a fire door sticks, maintenance crews swarm like firefighters to lubricate hinges and reinforce frames. These small victories accumulate, transforming uncertainty into assurance. Every issue uncovered is a problem solved, every delay converted into an opportunity for perfection. This iterative process of discovery and rectification is the engine driving Camp Nou toward its grand reawakening. But with each correction comes the question: are we truly ready for the moment the stadium doors fling open to tens of thousands of expectant supporters? In the coming weeks, more drills and technical checks will play out under the watchful eyes of club executives and municipal inspectors alike. It will be a concert of coordination. Electrical teams will test backup generators. Security staff will rehearse crowd control scenarios. Concession vendors will streamline service lines. And IT experts will ensure every data packet finds its destination without a hitch. All of this must be completed under a merciless deadline. September looms ever closer. Barcelona's workforce is mobilised like a championship squad in the final stretch of a title race. Each department playing its position with precision. Can they orchestrate this complex operation in perfect harmony? Or will an unexpected glitch send shockwaves through the grand reopening? Above all, Barcelona fans stand on the sidelines, hearts pounding in unison with the pulse of the construction site. For them, Camp Nou is more than concrete, steel and seats. It is a cathedral of dreams where memories are etched in every echo and every roar. The sight of cranes swaying against the evening sky, the rumble of drills beneath the turf. These sounds and sights fuel their anticipation. As they imagine stepping back into the stands, voices raised in unbridled support, they cling to hope that these technical trials will pave the way for a triumphant homecoming. And if all goes well, come September, the renovated Camp Nou will stand ready to welcome its faithful congregation once more. But until that moment, the question remains: will all these efforts culminate in a flawless reopening day? Or will fate throw one final curveball?